Good morning. Happy Tuesday, buddy. What a night. We have had rain all night long, and it's still raining, but it smells beautiful outside. So, welcome to Tuesday. Of course, today is September 24th, 2024, and I can't even begin to start the day because I have my little swag. This is my mug that is in my Shopify store. Well, my cup, but still, she is cute. I had to order it. I had to order it. It's smaller than I'm used to drinking, but then we need to be controlling that coffee a little bit more. However, the bulk of that is my protein shake. And does it match my shirt? Yes. Yes, it does. So that was my Tuesday excitement. It came in yesterday, got all the things done so that I could enjoy it today. Um, I certainly hope you're having an amazing Tuesday. You're probably going to hear me sniffling even more simply because the rain is bringing up a lot of the other things that I'm allergic to. So I'm battling that. But welcome. Come on in. Grab your water, grab something to eat, and let's chat for a spell. I got some things I want to update you on. I got some information I want to give to you. And of course, it's Terminology Tuesday. So I have some words I want to introduce you to. And as it is possible, I will try to get you a mini video of the terms that we talk about. Today will not be that day. Simply, at least I don't think so. Don't hold me to it. Don't quote me. If I find a way that I can make it work, I will try to show you what these three terms mean in crochet terminology. But before we start anything, let's start with a motivational quote. Quick decisions are unsafe decisions. This is by Sophocles. And again, quick decisions, decisions made in a rush or in a haste, are often unsafe decisions. I speak from experience. When I rushed to make a decision because I just didn't have all the information, it backfired. Of course, I showed you the new coffee cup, but I didn't tell you what was in it. Today is our chai latte protein shake, and I doubled up the instant Cafe Bustelo, minimized the water to give it a more caffeine infused message, if that's what you want to call it. It's just a good cup of coffee, and I needed it quick, and I needed it to do what it needs to do immediately because for the second day in a row, I got to bed late, but with no regrets. I spent the evening in a members only chat wearing a piggy face in the chat, and oh, it was fun. It was fun. Don't ask me why we do these things, but we do them because they lift our spirits. I will say that's my reason. It lifts my spirits. I not only get some really amazing information from some phenomenal people, but I absolutely enjoy keeping company with like-minded people. So there's that. Um, Forgive me. I am flipping over to get you the weather. Number one weather is raining. Ugh. Um, it is also 65 degrees. We're expecting a high of 72. Yesterday we got to 70, 71 in certain parts of town, but basically it was 70. And I didn't get to leave the house at all. Wow. Anyway, on to Terminology Tuesday. Today our three terms are SP, TOG, and TCH. SP. It means space. So If you are looking at multiple stitches along your row and it says that where there was a previous chain space, in that space they want you to put a stitch, that's all the SP stands for. TOG stands for together. So for example, if they tell you you need to do 2 double chains in the same stitch, that's 2 double chains together. Turning chain, that's just the chain or number of chains at the beginning or end of a row, indicating how high your next row of stitches is going to be. It usually is the last stitch you do before you turn your work. Some, authors and designers tell you to do the chain as you begin the row. Essentially, you are doing just that. Most tell you to do it at the end of the row so that you don't forget. So there's that. Here is your update on yesterday's video. As you know, I mentioned that I had purchased the Kadu electric yarn winder. I think my face tells you what I thought of it. I am highly, highly meh. And I say that not because I don't like the mechanism of its work. So far, what I'm seeing is decent. It's not, oh, I have to love this thing. No, I'm gonna be a straight shooter. I'm not that thrilled with it for 2 phenomenal reasons. One, the arm that holds the tension rod. Well, first of all, getting it on is no joke. And then because it's vibrating as it pulls the yarn through, it's shaking the screw, which means it's unscrewing itself. After maybe 6 ounces of yarn going through it, I'm literally holding on to the tension arm to keep it from popping off. The other thing is the cakes. Didn't look that great. I made 3 cakes with it yesterday, and they were of varying sizes because between that tension arm not holding on very well and this thing just spinning randomly, I was very, very meh. And it could be user error. It is possible that maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm following the directions. This is the product that I'm getting. So if you were contemplating purchasing this because Michelle said yada yada, Michelle is also telling you, don't do that, not yet, not yet. Let me see if I can do something different before you run and spend your coinage on that, because it's a nice little chunk of change to be throwing down for something you're gonna throw in the closet. No, it's a no. At least right now. Right now, it's a no. It's a we'll see, but not right now. And what I'm also going to do behind the scenes is reach out to the manufacturer and let them know the complications that I'm dealing with and that I'm sure other people are dealing with. I ended up taking all 3 of those cakes and rewinding them on my knit picks. Now, I will also say that I did not put this yarn on the Swifter in advance of winding it on the winder. I shouldn't have to do that. I am accustomed to using my manual winder straight from the skein or skein. Anyway, we're not going to have that debate this morning. It's too early. The coffee is still too much in the cup and not enough in me. Having said that, I shouldn't have to put the yarn on the Swift in order to get it on the winder. What if I didn't own a Swift? So, with all of that said, let's see where we go before we do anything else. I'm sorry, my mic just fell off, and that means it's moving around and probably making a lot of noise in your ear. Anyway, I apologize Thank you. Um, this is going to be pretty quick simply because it's raining. I'm being rained on. I'm not a fan. And I really want to give you some bonus crochet time. I do apologize for those of you who are looking at my work going, why is she working in black? She's working in black because she's making a duster and she wants it to be a dark color. We've all, well, those of us who work with dark colors, suffered at the sake of our art. I'm currently suffering from mine because seeing black stitches is challenging. I'm lucky that this particular pattern is the double V pattern. So I'm literally putting double V's inside double V's. So it stacks up decently, but it is a challenge to see. Excuse me. And it is definitely taxing. The breakup, of course, is the black marl with the taupe that is coming along to every so many rows give my eyes a quick break. I want to say good morning. Good morning. How are you? I really, really, really hope you are well. I love you. Hello to my new visitors, my new subscribers. I'm excited to see you guys on board. I am loving the engagement. I really appreciate it. It gives me a sense of I'm on the right path and that you have questions and you have things you want to share with me. These things excite me. Hi, Erin. It is good to see you again. And of course, good morning, Sugar Diamond. Hi, Mama Winch. Hi, Amber. Hello, Marty. Hi, Kim. Hello, everyone. Hi, Michael. I know you're in the background. Hi. How are you? Please do me a favor. Leave me a message in the comment. Let me know you were here. I just want to know how you're doing. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. Doesn't have to be crochet related. I'm just glad you're here. I could smile at you all day, but I'd be soaking wet if I did it. So with that said, I don't even know if you can see it. I literally have raindrops on my glasses because yeah, that's happening. And your girl blind. Anyway, with all of that said, I love you. Have an amazing day today. I don't know what the weather's like where you are. It's supposed to rain for the better part of the day today, which means we are going to have some really nice weather. But it's also time for me to go indoors and crochet. I would love for you to join me. So please grab your activity of choice: crochet, knit, painting, diamond dart, plastic canvas, whatever you do. I'd love for you to join me for a little while. We're going to put some bird sounds in the background and we're going to do what we do. Other than that, have some fun today. Be sure you drink plenty of water and eat something good, something great. But eat. You need it. It's easy to get wrapped up in what we do and not nourish our bodies. So be good to you. Be good to somebody else today, too. And I'll see you next time. Until then. Hey buddy, I just wanted to bring you a quick update on your Terminology Tuesday statements that were given. The first thing I want to talk about, actually we're going to do it in reverse, is the turning chain. From the row below, you'll notice several stitches together. Those are your turning chains. I am going to place a double crochet in the turning chains. And then I'm going to chain 2 and turn. This is now your group of turning chains. And I also mentioned SP. In SP, essentially, you have 2 stitches in the same stitch from their row below. So I have 2 double chains in a double chain from the row below. Hopefully you can see that okay. The chain between the 2 double chains is your space. So what I'm going to do is place 3 double chains or double crochets, I apologize, such is my terminology, in the same space. So I'm going to do 3 double crochets. Here's 1, 2, and 3. All of that was done in the same space. Oftentimes it means you're going to skip over a certain space or a certain number of stitches and move to the next space and repeat. This is not a pattern, this is just an exercise. And please note, I am using a hook that is way too big for my yarn, but for the purpose of demonstration, it's beneficial. And again, I'm going to show you, we skipped over the 2 double chains that are sitting right there. Hence, and now you see what would be the chain space. That becomes just space, and we work right in the middle. Now, the other thing we talked about is the letters TOG. So, in this space, I would normally do 3 double crochets. What I'm going to do is do 1 standalone double crochet as I've done, and do 2 double crochets together. The way that is done is you put your hook in the space, you pull up a loop, and halfway finish your first double crochet. Then you go ahead, put the yarn over your hook, go back into your space, pull up a loop, pull through 2 as though you're going to finish that second double crochet. You're going to pull up a loop and go through all 3 loops. That is putting 2 double crochets together, also known as decreasing. And once again, we talked about those chain spaces. We're going to go, because again, I always like to work in the back bump. I am going to try to slip into the back bump. And because I can't get exactly in there, I'm going to go to the side of it. And that immediately gives me the space for the head of, or the bump part of that stitch. Pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. Though it makes no sense, I have shown you what a space looks like. What it looks like to put multiple stitches in the same space, and what a decrease looks like, and what your turning chains look like. I hope that helps you. If you have any questions, please, by all means, leave them in the comments below, and I will do everything that I can to answer them, even if it means redoing a more detailed explanation with video. Once again, thank you for your time. Have a great day, but most importantly, have some fun today. Bye-bye.